Hi guys, it's Marietta. Welcome. In this video, I want to talk to you about the number one tip I have for you if you are aspiring E2 visa investor and what you need to know in order to be successful as an immigrant entrepreneur. So let's dive in. Now, before I start and I dive deeper, I do want to give you a heads up. I have a brand new mentorship program for those who are existing entrepreneurs and you want to take your business to the next level in the United States and you are looking for someone who has done it and someone who needs help. You are welcome to apply. There is going to be a link below. So let's do this. Number one tip I have for you, how you can be successful, especially if you are planning on applying for E2 investor visa. So here's the thing. People always ask me this, and if you don't know this, I was actually E2 visa investor in the past before I got my green card, etc. So long story short, I'm gonna link a video for you to check it out, my story, how I went from struggling immigrant to E2 visa investor, later on self-sponsored green card holder, and founder of 2 companies. The number one tip I have is this: do not focus on E2 visa requirements. People always focus on E2 visa requirements and they think about how can I invest 100K plus and get this investor visa status. Instead of that, focus on building real business. And therefore, this is crucial, and therefore I'm even launching this program, and therefore I'm going to be doing a series of videos to support you to actually make more money, grow your business, because that is the number one thing you need to focus on. You need to focus on growing your business instead of meeting and trying to figure out how can I meet these requirements. It's not about hiring a lawyer who's gonna get you the visa. It's not about trying to have the perfect application so you can get E2 visa. It's not. You are wasting your energy. Maybe not entirely, but that is not, and it should be not your main focus. And hear me out. Because when you focus on growing your business in the US, and of course I highly recommend that you have some sort of guidance, because it's a different strategy if down the road you actually eventually want to apply for investor visa, and then down the road if you want to get the green card. It's a long-term planning and strategy, and it's good to know this strategy in advance. It's gonna save you time and years, right? It took me a long time. Actually it took me, since I arrived to US, I believe 10 years, and then I was actually granted a green card. So, but I didn't have any guide. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have anybody. So I had to figure out on my own. And I was a lawyer, and I started to practice immigration. And then I focused on just practicing business immigration, specifically to investor visas, majority of my work. And then eventually I figured out like how I can apply it to myself. So then I got the green card, self-sponsored green card. So it would be great looking back to have someone who can give me sort of the strategy, map out the strategy in advance for me. So then I would probably save some time, right? That being said, don't focus on how you meet these requirements. Focus on how you can actually grow and build your business, how you can get more revenue, how you can generate more profit, how you can build this business even though you're not residing in the United States. And this is kind of the tricky question, like how can I run business if I'm not in the United States, if I don't have the visa, right? Because you're not allowed to run the business in the US. But if you have, for example, online business, and many businesses are online these days, you can perfectly run your business online. That's exactly what I've done back in 2012 when I couldn't, get the sponsorship and I couldn't get the H-1B visa, and I left the US as a licensed attorney and I started my company from Europe. 2 years later, I was back under investor visa status, but I was serving people online. And this was a long time ago, right? These days, online business model is normal, right? So most of people, they are running businesses online. So you can be running and you can be generating money under your US entity in US, and you can be growing the business. You can be actually making money. You can be, scaling the company even though you are not present, especially if it's online business model, right? So don't focus on meeting the requirements. Focus on how you can generate money, how you can actually make money, right? How you can grow that business, how you can make it successful, because then meeting the requirements is gonna be super easy, super easy. And not just for the E2 visa application, but also for your green card application. If you're someone who wants to obtain a green card and you are entrepreneur, basically you have these two options. You can do EB5 or you can do the EB2 national interest waiver. I've done myself EB2 national interest waiver. So that was the path I decided to go for, and it's not for everyone. But again, like if you plan, if you have the strategy, if you know what you're doing down the road, you can do the same. And so instead of focusing on meeting requirements, finding the best lawyer, focus on growing this business. Focus how you can scale. Focus on getting clients in, getting money in, and then you can scale and grow and get your investor visa quickly. Trust me, that's the key. That is what you need to focus on. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're someone who is looking for a mentor to help you grow your business to the next level, scale it, and then potentially maybe you want to get the E2 or not, there are also other options. I personally was focusing on E2. You're welcome to work with me. There's going to be application below. Other than that, stay tuned for my upcoming videos, and I'll see you soon.